Sources indicate a major evaluation period is underway in Philadelphia for an all-pro wide receiver. Rival front offices are already monitoring the situation as a potential departure looms. Stay tuned for the full report. Subscribe and like to keep up with this developing update.
I am reporting on a developing situation emerging from Philadelphia that has captured the attention of league executives and personnel departments across the NFL. In the wake of the Super Bowl and the conclusion of the league year, significant speculation has begun to mount regarding the future of star wide receiver A.J. Brown with the Philadelphia Eagles. While the organization has not publicly declared an intent to move the all-pro pass catcher, sources indicate that the franchise has entered a period of evaluation, described by some insiders as a calculated wait-and-see approach. This pause in definitive commitment has naturally fueled chatter among rival general managers who are currently assessing the wide receiver market, leading to reports that potential trade partners are already beginning to run the numbers on what a package for Brown might look like. To understand why this is happening, we have to look at the context of the Eagles' late-season trajectory. The frustration visible on the sidelines during the team's collapse down the stretch of the previous season sparked initial questions about internal chemistry. However, when you look at the production, the rationale for keeping him is undeniable. Since arriving in Philadelphia via a blockbuster draft night trade with the Tennessee Titans, Brown has been nothing short of a statistical juggernaut. He has posted back-to-back seasons with over 1,400 receiving yards, shattering franchise records and establishing a lethal connection with quarterback Jalen Hurts. He signed a massive 4-year, $100 million extension upon his arrival, a contract designed to keep him in midnight green through his prime. The current speculation seems to stem less from his performance on the field, which remains elite, and more from the front office's standard operating procedure of evaluating every asset to maximize roster flexibility. General Manager Howie Roseman has a reputation for being aggressive and listening to offers on almost anyone, but listening and acting are two very different things. The league is watching closely to see if this wait-and-see period is merely standard offseason due diligence or if it signals a genuine willingness to alter the core of the offense.
When we analyze the implications of potentially moving a player of A.J. Brown's caliber, the conversation immediately shifts to the financial and strategic ramifications for the Philadelphia Eagles. From a salary cap perspective, trading Brown would be a complicated maneuver. Due to the structure of his contract and the restructuring that has taken place to accommodate the team's cap compliance, moving him would trigger a significant dead money charge. My analysis of the Eagles' cap table suggests that unless this is a post-June 1st designation, the financial penalty would likely outweigh the savings, making a trade difficult to justify purely on economic grounds. Beyond the money, the impact on the roster would be seismic. The Eagles' offensive identity is predicated on the ability of Brown and Devonta Smith to win one-on-one matchups on the outside. Removing Brown from that equation fundamentally alters the defensive coverages Philadelphia will face. Without Brown demanding double teams and safety help over the top, the field shrinks for Jalen Hurts and the running game. Furthermore, inside the locker room, Brown is viewed as a tone setter. His physicality and competitive nature are integral to the team's culture. Replacing a top-5 receiver is not something you simply do in the draft. It is a near-impossible task to replicate that immediate production. My verdict on this situation is that while the speculation is loud, the logic for a trade remains thin. Unless the relationship between the player and the franchise has deteriorated behind closed doors to an irreparable point, something I have not confirmed, it makes little sense for a team in a championship window to subtract its most explosive offensive weapon. I expect the Eagles to weather this storm of speculation and retain their star. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you believe the Eagles should entertain trade offers to restock draft capital, or is A.J. Brown untouchable? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. For more breaking news and insider analysis on the NFL offseason, make sure you subscribe to the channel right now.